So, Chris Brown was invited to the Celebrity All-Star Basketball Games, but at the last minute, they revoked his invitation. And as with anyone, you'd be pissed. So Chris Brown took to social media and he said this. I was asked by the NBA to play in their All-Star game this year. Brown wrote on his Instagram story on Friday, February 16, only for them to call later and say they couldn't do it because of their sponsors like Ruffles. At this point, and I quote, I'm sick of these people bothering me and I'm tired of living in the effing past. So, him saying he's tired of living in the past is because of what happened with Rihanna. Brown added, I post the email so y'all could see. I'm not going to put the email up. You can go ahead and search that and read it for yourself. I'll post the email up for y'all to see. The NBA was still trying to get me to come and sit courtside. Not effing happening. He concluded in his statement with, I only go where I'm appreciated. Alright, there you have it, people. Yo, Chris Brown ain't fucking around. I only go where I'm appreciated. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. At the beginning of all my videos, I love to show my appreciation. I just want to say thank you guys for all the subscription. Thank you guys for all the comments. Thank you guys for all the shares. Thank you guys for everything that you've been doing. You guys have been pushing this channel to greater heights, and for that I want to say thank you. Thank you. Drop them comments. Good or bad, the least I can do is not respond. Y'all know the drill. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm not going to waste your time. I don't know if you guys been observing what's been happening with Chris Brown. Y'all know Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna in 2007. Do you think he's paid his debt back to society for doing such a horrendous thing? Comment down below. Let me know. Let's have a discussion. But what's been happening of lately is just bringing it more and more to the forefront of what I'm observing. So, Usher did not invite Chris Brown to come and perform with him at the Super Bowls. And you know, Usher and Chris Brown have a lot of bangers. Usher invited Justin Bieber to perform with him. We all know Usher was the one who discovered Justin Bieber. But Justin Bieber declined. But I'm gonna get more into that later on because I've got some things to say. So y'all heard in the first part of the video where Chris Brown got invited but then uninvited. Y'all remember when Chris Brown was supposed to pay tribute to Michael Jackson, and at the last minute they stopped all of that. So Usher came on the Breakfast Club and he said this. Roll the clip.
Was Chris Brown ever up for consideration? That was another rumor out there.
No, I did not reach out to Chris Brown.
Okay. Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else you know? I want that. There was a rumor that you and Chris had a little kerfuffle. Was that ever real?
It's all good, man. You know, it's actually you know, always gonna be something that you're gonna hear. Always. There ain't no issues between me and that man. We good.
Okay. Is there anyone else you wanted on stage with you, but things didn't?
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This man said him and Chris Brown, they had nothing. But check it out. Go to your iTunes, your Spotify, wherever your music platform lies, and check out all the bangers that Chris Brown and Usher has. How can you not try to invite Chris Brown to come and perform with you at the Super Bowl? Out of all the people you tried to invite was Justin Bieber. You and Chris Brown are the only two people that we, the street jurors, as deem the two people, the top contender that could take over Michael Jackson singing plus dancing. And you're telling me you didn't even consider Chris Brown to come and perform with you. All right, people, what's your thought? But here's the thing. Based on all the things that's been happening with Chris Brown, he's one of our most iconic young musicians today. And as Usher said, we need to lift our icons to the highest. But he left Chris Brown out of the lineup at the Super Bowls. and try to invite Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber turned his ass down. But let not get too carried away off the point. So, Chris Brown, I think that it had more to do with the sponsors and the people in the background running the Super Bowls. They're like, yo, no, we don't want Chris Brown. We don't want our name associated with this guy with his domestic violence abuse. But granted, you got people in the NFL, you got people in the NBA that has so many allegations against them. Not even alleged things that they've done, but yet still these people can be roaming free and doing whatever they want. But Chris Brown, they didn't give him the opportunity to perform the Michael Jackson tribute. They took his ass out the celebrity all-star game, and Usher did not invite him. Go ahead and check out the bangers that Usher and Chris Brown has. And then you come back to me and tell me that I was wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. Because, yo, when I saw this and I started putting two and two together, I went in and I looked and I'm like, yo, I would have loved to see Chris Brown perform these songs with Usher at the Super Bowl. So that's my 2 cents on that matter. But here's the thing. Justin Bieber, Usher said, listen, I'm going to play this clip before I get into what I think about Justin Bieber and what Usher said.
Why didn't things work out with Justin Bieber?
You know what? They did work out with Justin. I honored and recognized that my brother, he I think that it might have been the fact that he was just, wanting to tell a different story right now, and I understand that. But we did have a brief conversation, and we're gonna do something else in the future. But there's no love lost or anything like that. Yeah. I think that it's a lot of pressure for the Super Bowl, obviously, for me to put together a show. So I reached out to everybody. Justin wasn't the only person that I actually spoke to about doing the Super Bowl. But the moment was maybe for later. Yeah, he's gonna play the Super Bowl. I'll go ahead and give you that in the future. I profess that over his life and over his time, because he has a career that deserves it. But it just didn't happen. But that doesn't mean it's not going to.
You see how he calls Justin Bieber's brother. You see how he talked about Justin Bieber. He did not speak on Chris Brown's name like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta listen to what people say and how they dodge and weave and going through everything to avoid certain answers, to avoid certain questions. So I'm not here to start any feud, but I would have loved to see Usher speak on Chris Brown's name, just as how he spoke on Justin Bieber. And Justin Bieber does not have a career to play at the Super Bowls. Justin Bieber does not have a career to play at the Super Bowls. What you gonna do? Play what? 5 songs? Justin Bieber does not have the caliber to play at the Super Bowls. And change my mind down in the comment. Justin Bieber fucking turned him down. Pardon my language, man, but yo, don't fuck with Chris Brown. Give this dude his flowers. Hold this guy up to the highest, because he's one of the best in today's society. I don't think anyone can ever take Chris Brown's crown. But based on what's been happening, I don't think he'll ever get the chance to perform at the Super Bowls, because we have that domestic violence looming over his head when he was 17, and Chris Brown right now is what, 35, 36? Let me know in the comments. 35, 36, yo, that's a long time. That's a lot of mileage, man. But yet still we have that looming over Chris Brown's head. But that's my 2 cents, everyone. Yo, comment below. Let me know. Let me know what's your thought. I'm upset. Chris Brown should have played with Usher. Usher should have invited Chris Brown at the Super Bowls. And for him not to have even considered Chris Brown one of the greatest in our culture, but begged Justin Bieber to give him a valid reason why he's turning him down and saying we're going to perform something in the future, I call bullshit. Mr. Comment out.